Obsidian Entertainment has a major problem on their hands right now, and that problem is called Matt Hansen, who continues to go on unhinged rants on Blue Sky, attacking anybody who dares to disagree with his ideology, going all the way to the point of not caring if any of you buy the game he's been working on for the past 5+ years. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. And this dude, Matt Hansen, who I covered in a previous video, I thought was going to be just a minor blip on the radar, you know, one of those, oh, crazy developer stories. He said these random things that are really bad, and he apologizes and moves forward or ignores it, doesn't say anything more, and people just move on their merry way and people continue their life with everything else. But no, he's decided to double down and triple down now that he's gotten Elon Musk's attention. He knows all eyeballs are on him, and he can't wait to ruin this game for everybody just to own the chuds. And how far this guy goes, I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see these with my own eyes. JT. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down a new series of Blue Sky tweets, messages. I don't even care what Blue Sky calls them. This is an unhinged rant where he is straight up attacking people that disagree with his ideologies. And oh, by the way, of course, he's extremely racist. Matt Hansen, the crazed art director for Avowed, the highly anticipated first-person fantasy RPG from Xbox and Obsidian Entertainment, is back in the news already, making even more waves for all the wrong reasons. Hansen's social media presence has continued to raise eyebrows across the entire landscape repeatedly, and he shows zero signs of slowing down as he continues to stir debate with inflammatory remarks and complete and utter open disdain for the entire gaming community. It's gotten so bad that you'd think that Obsidian Entertainment would take this guy aside and be like, bro, ease up on the social media posts right now. We don't need this heat when we got a game coming out. Can you maybe just, I don't know, kind of hold back your opinions, especially when it comes to politics, ideology, and racism? If we could just kind of not say that stuff right now and let the game get out there on its own, let people buy it, then you can be as crazy as you want. But right now, don't do that. No. Obsidian doesn't care. They're letting this guy have free reign, taking the entire company down with him, all the way to the point where you think Microsoft would be looking at their studio from Xbox in Obsidian and saying, hey, we understand you guys want your employees to be free and feel free and allow them to speak freely, because yeah, they say they don't represent their company in their Blue Sky account or their Twitter account, but still, they represent the company. In response to a Cincinnati.com article saying, opinion, we must have compassion for those on the losing side of the presidential election. And Fane Greenwood said, I also firmly believe that we need to crush these people's spirits into blood and earth, not be nice to the amoral supporters of an aspirational, gore-soaked dictator. Which, okay, obviously TDS, and they hate Trump and they hate right politics and all that kind of stuff. Got it. Kind of crazy, kind of weird, kind of lunatic. That's what a lot of these people on that side do. How does Matt Hansen handle it? They need to feel the sting of shame for the rest of their putrid lives, to be honest. And that is me being nice. Okay, take a step back. What? Who hurt you, Matt? Why would you come so aggressive and want people to feel the sting of shame for the rest of their lives for voting for what they believe is putting the world in a better position for success? It's just interesting. Just because it disagrees with your own personal ideologies, you want everyone else to feel the sting of shame forever? I don't know if that's very inclusive of you. But then we get to a now deleted tweet that I shared at the end of my previous video with Asmongold talking about it, because it came out after I finished making my video, and I was like, holy crap, this guy is actually racist as hell, where he stated on Blue Sky, Reminder to black artists out there who are looking for portfolio reviews or job advice. My DMs are open and you will always have my priority. We got too many crusty white dudes in this field. Please let me help you replace me one day. I want to go back to living in the woods. Holy crap, that is one of the worst, most insane, racially charged, I am a white person and I hate white people messages I've ever read in my entire life. And this goes directly in line with a lot of the journos in the game industry as well. The professional gaming industry seems to have a hatred for white people. And it keeps going back to that. And I keep scratching my head like, where did this come from? Why can't we just accept the best people for the jobs? And it's because these people have been indoctrinated with this mind virus to make them think that white people, for some reason, aren't good enough anymore. And they need to have the great replacement with all of them. I'm like, why are we even looking at skin colors of people? Can we just talk to people like normal people and not raise other people up because of what pigmentation their skin is? Can we maybe just focus on the games and people? What are we doing? Ian Miles Chong on Twitter said, Microsoft's gaming division is excluding whites from being hired to work on their video games. All of their new hires are unqualified queer and black people because the company's executives have an explicit mandate against crusty old white dudes. And that gets quote tweeted by Elon Musk, calling out Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, saying, Satya, this is illegal. Like, you can't do this, and you definitely can't publicly state that you're doing it, but it's almost like these people have had free reign to talk about this kind of stuff openly on a platform for so long that they got used to their echo chamber that nobody would call them out on, when in reality, what they're doing is the most racist shit in the world. But here's the one that actually set it off for me, where I had a tweet go absolutely viral when I posted this because I felt like this is exactly when Obsidian Entertainment needed to step in and hold this guy back, pull his phone away from him and say, bro, if you're going to keep working for us, we're going to institute a new social media policy because you're going to burn us to the ground if you keep going. In a quote tweet of Elon Musk saying, it should not be acceptable for any company in the gaming industry to be racist and sexist against white people. Matt Hansen quote tweets him and says, oh, Elon, you sweet summer child, this will only embolden me, you sad sack of shit. Wow, like, doubling down is the nice way to put this. This is someone that feels like they are untouchable. They have been propped up and emboldened by their own company for so long that they feel like whatever they say has to be accepted by the masses, even if it flies in the face of legality. Hansen has worked at Obsidian for over 9 years, but this kind of behavior on social media poses a significant risk for the studio and the parent company, Microsoft, at this point. With Avowed originally being poised for a major release on the platform, this controversy that Hansen is single-handedly creating by himself now threatens to overshadow the game that was supposed to be coming out. I'm personally thinking that this public outburst reflects terribly on the leadership of not just Obsidian, but the cultural direction of Microsoft in general. This is a moment in time right now that exposes it all to light for the whole world to see exactly how screwed up it really is behind the scenes at Microsoft. As Hansen continues to comment on social media platforms and, more importantly, attack gamers, so will the scrutiny around Avowed and all of the developers over at Obsidian Entertainment right now. It remains to be seen whether Obsidian or Xbox is going to step in and address Hansen's remarks, or if the social media activity that he keeps putting out there persists and remains unchecked, which would be alienating the very audience that Avowed was supposed to be captivating in the first place. It's almost gotten to the point where these developers don't care about the sales because they've already made their money creating the game leading up to the game launch. Instead of being proud of what they're putting out there and wanting as many people as possible to embrace it, they're saying, screw you, this is my game, embrace my ideologies or get bent. And honestly, based off history, past trajectory of games that have done that, it's not a very great outlook. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article with even more information and screenshots of just how nutty this dude really is. And again, if Microsoft proper does not reel this guy in, he could single-handedly make it all come crashing down. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. And as always, you stay smashing.
He's an art director. He has a massive, really strong position. He has an established career, and he never actually has to look at the possibility that he could be advocating for something that could negatively affect him. So the reason why he's saying this stuff is because he's virtue signaling. I guarantee you that if Obsidian fired this guy and they put a random person that was black in his position and told him, we're firing you because you're white and we want somebody who's not white in the role, he'd file a fucking lawsuit. Smash,